I am so excited to open this box. You have no idea. Battle for Zendikar from back, oh my goodness, like 2015, I think. 2016. What actual year was it? 2015. Copyright 2015 from Wizards. Oh my goodness. This was the first set that came out after I learned how to play the game. I learned in Magic Origins, so it had already been released, and then this was the first set that came out right after that. So that was, I mean, as a brand new Magic player, I was all in on Battle for Zendikar. I was reading about the previews of the cards, and I bought tons of packs. I've opened so much of Battle for Zendikar. I actually already opened one of these gift boxes. They used to do, for those of you who don't know, because they don't do this anymore, they do similar things, but not exactly. I don't know if technically this would be what the bundles have evolved to. No, the bundles are something separate because they also had that at this time. This is really kind of its own thing. But certain sets, I think Throne of Eldraine, Ravnica, maybe another couple, had this holiday gift box or gift box, just depends on what it was, what year it was, and what they called it. But it was a giant container, which you can see here. I mean, this thing is huge. It takes up almost my whole play mat. I had to zoom out a little bit, which I don't normally have to do. And on the inside of it, you can see it's got 5 packs of booster packs from the set. So in this case, Battle for Zendikar. It's got, well, here, let's just go down the contents. A storage box. It's a storage box mainly, which is like the coolest thing ever. A storage box that holds more than 2,000 cards, 6 illustrated plastic dividers, stickers for customizing the dividers, 5 Battle for Zendikar booster packs, an alternate art Scythe Leopard from the BFC set, 20 card Battle for Zendikar basic land pack. So those are not the full art lands, but they are, they are full art lands on here. I thought they were not. We'll have to see if that's an accurate image or not. For some reason I recalled that they weren't. They were just regular lands. I don't know. We'll find out. Yeah, so that's that. I'm so excited about this. I don't even know where to begin. This is my favorite set. I have so much nostalgia for this set. I am working on a couple reasons of why I got this. Because, hold on, wait, check this out. Move that aside here. Let me scoot this thing into view. Yeah, that's right. I already have one. This was one of the products that I bought originally because I was like, oh, cool, I get some booster packs and I can have this cool thing to, use for storage of my cards. Yes, please. That sounds great. And right now I have some cards inside of it. Obviously, not all of my collection because at that time I had maybe like that much, and now I have all of these plus tons of other storage and things because I have thousands upon thousands of cards now. This was the beginning of it, as you can see. But here are these really nice, I'll show these off in a minute, but like I actually use them. Black, green, I kind of made my own with some of these other little inserts that you get here and there, but it is what it is. The stickers are nice, legendary creatures, you can say that. But yeah, it does work pretty well. It holds up over time. I got this back in the day, so like 2015 or 2016. It's 2023 now, so this lasted a long time. It's not perfect. It's not, it has had a little bit of wear and tear on the corners of the box. That happens over time, but it still works. I can still hold my cards in it. It's incredibly heavy, but it's a great way to store cards. It's not like waterproof or anything, but it holds up really well. So I'm really excited to open another one. I've always wanted to get another one because I knew that I might use it someday for something special, even if I do have other card storage options. I mean, there's so many things you can do with storage in Magic the Gathering. That's part of the problem, right? Let's get this open as I talk. Part of the problem is there's always more to buy. There's always more storage needed. You're always running into that issue. It's a good problem to have, but it's definitely a problem. All right, man, I can't believe I'm opening this. So I ordered this from Card Kingdom. I had some credit there from some singles that I traded in there. And they sent this to me. They actually sent one that was damaged initially on the sides, and I know that these are old and that they're probably going to be damaged just from sitting on the shelf, and that's fine. And like I said, this one that I already have does have that damaged corner on it, so I knew that was a possibility. But I wanted to get ahead of the game as much as I could because even if eventually down the road it's going to have some weight on the lid from being used and things like that, and it rips. I'd rather start out with one that's not ripped. Call me crazy, but you know, starting from a little bit of a better place sounds better to me, right? So this is kind of cool. This is like the outer sleeve. I didn't keep this outer sleeve, so it's cool I get to experience this part again. I just kept the inner. Let me go there. Take that off. Nothing on the inside. It's just a plain white thing, but let's look at this a little more closely here, if we can. Oh my goodness, it's so big. What? You get the Planeswalker who has everything. When celebrating on the wild plane of Zendikar, there's one present that's always perfect for even the most hard-to-please Planeswalker. Magic the Gathering Gift Box contains 5 booster packs from Battle for Zendikar expansion. I wonder what we're going to get in here. That's going to be fun. I opened an Ulamog. I don't know if it was out of this. I think it might have actually been out of this one. One of my booster packs I opened an Ulamog out of back in the day, which was super fun. You could get expeditions. Man, I really hope we get an expedition. 20 basic lands, premium card featuring illustration unique to this gift box. Box itself can hold an arcane arsenal of over 2,000 cards. There is an asterisk. Let's find that. Product shot is for illustrative purposes only. Gift box does not contain 2,000 cards. That would be sweet, but no. I think the 2,000 cards, when they say, I think those are unsleeved, by the way. I'm not positive, but I know they do illustrate it with unsleeved cards in there. I have a mix, obviously. My low cost cards I don't really bother sleeving because I don't want to take up all that space, because you can fit more cards together if you put all of your bulk commons and uncommons in unsleeved form. But if they're worth usually around $1 or more, I'll put a sleeve on them in most cases. But oh man, I'm so excited. We're gonna open the 5 packs. I want to show you kind of what this box is like, show you from all sides. And then on the back here, the artwork continues, which is just really cool to see the theme. I never look at the bottom because I always have cards in it. Look at that. That's cool. That's some cool art. I love how the art wraps around the box. I'm always a big fan of that kind of thing. Got it over here too. Yeah. There's Ulamog and Gideon standing right there ready to fight him. Such a fun story. So part of the reason that I bought this is because I've always wanted another one, and I know, you know, it's decently solid storage. Some of these, like some of the other sets, they actually were notoriously bad and fell apart pretty easily from what I heard. But I always read good reviews at the time of this one. People were saying, hey, this one seems really strong, and I've had my other one since, you know, it came out. It's still holding up well, so I'm excited for this one too. Definitely willing to pull the trigger on this one. But another reason I got it is because I'm actually making a Battle for Zendikar set cube. I've never made a cube before in Magic, so I'll talk about that a little bit more when I get to the pack opening. But let's open this up and see what we've got inside. It's kind of that's the interior. So kind of the artwork folds over there, but it's pretty strong. Feels really sturdy. Feels better than my current lid, I'll tell you that. And that lid has seen some wear and tear. And then inside here, so there is this little divider section, and notably it is glued down, so it doesn't slide. It's not, oh, the inner one does have a little bit of damage right there. Oh, you can see that. That's a little sad, but I can tape that up or glue it even maybe to make it sturdy. It's just right there, that's it. Just this one little crease got some rips on it. That happened literally in transit. I mean, it was sealed, you saw, so that had to have just happened from being jostled around in transit and stuff. That's where the cards are at the top too, so the weight of the cards, it was probably stored like this, I'm gonna guess. It was stored up and down like this, and the cards, probably the weight of them, pushed that open after, what is it, 6 years, 7 years, 8 years? How many years has it been? No, not 8 years, that's too much. Well, 2015, it was manufactured, I guess maybe around 8 years, 7 or 8, we'll call it that. All right, this is gonna be a long video, so I'm gonna take my time with this, because this, I know some people don't like long videos. I don't really care, because this is my set. I mean, this is, nostalgia factor is super high on this one for me. I love these cards. I love the Eldrazi. I love the plane of Zendikar. I love how the land comes alive with the landfall mechanic, and just this everything about this set made me fall in love with Magic the Gathering. This is the one that did it for me. So I am gonna savor every moment of this, because I'm probably never gonna open another one of these again, most likely. So okay, so I open this up, pull this out here. It's just a little kind of worthless plastic divider, or not plastic, cardboard. It's just in there like that. For some reason, they put it in 2 pieces, 2 flaps. I don't know why. Oh, because they have cards and stuff down here, so you can kind of fold it up. It's interesting. I always like to think about the product design and packaging design, so that could fold up there and you could put the cards in there. I don't know, kind of interesting. Otherwise, it's a little, yeah, it's not really symmetrical. It's kind of interesting. So if you make it straight, then it goes up like that. I don't know. I am analyzing a white piece of cardboard. That's how excited I am with this set. What am I doing? You guys are probably already not even watching it anymore. I doubt anybody's still watching. If you are, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe. I actually have some other cool videos of Battle for Zendikar. I kept my, ooh, that pack's a little ripped open. I kept my land pack from the Battle for Zendikar bundle. They called them fat packs back then. The Battle for Zendikar fat pack. I actually had my land pack, the sealed like 80 card full art land pack that came in that. I kept it sealed for years, and a couple years ago I opened it up and filmed it. It's some really nice artwork. That was the other reason I forgot to even mention that I fell in love with the set. Full art lands, and they'd only done that, I think, at this time. Now they have almost every other set has a full art land in it. I still love them, but they're all over the place now. But back in the day, they were rare. You had your normal like lands just with the little artwork up top, and then the whole big empty space on the bottom. But the full art lands just look so good, and I think the original Zendikar set might have been the first one that had it, and this was the second one, I think. If you don't count like the unset, I think the first unset had them too. But yeah, these are sealed in like a plastic. I'm gonna slide this out because that's gonna be easier. Kind of like a hard plastic around everything. Yeah. Man, you can hear that. Oh, ASMR, anybody? I don't know. So yeah, there's that. I'm gonna get rid of that. Okay, so we have, first up, we're gonna open these, but we've got our 5 Battle for Zendikar packs. Set those off to the side here. We have the little promo set, which is Scythe Leopard, and our lands. I'm gonna go ahead and open it. There's no need to, and this is not really worth a whole bunch of money. Worth a little bit, I don't even remember, honestly. And in all of the Battle for Zendikar that I've opened, I have so many of a lot of the cards. So I do have both versions of the Scythe Leopard. This is foil though, which is nice. And it's an alternate artwork from the one that you would normally get from opening boosters. This was the only way you could get this artwork, and also a foil. So pretty nice that they did that. It's always fun. Okay, so see, I was right. It is not the full art lands, which is actually more rare for Battle for Zendikar. In Battle for Zendikar, you get the full art lands in every pack. Is this the only way you can get the non-full art lands? I'm gonna have to go back and check that. It might be. So these might actually technically be a little bit more valuable than the full art ones. It's like the same artwork, but obviously cut off. So I'll show these off, take the time to show them off, because they're kind of rare in that sense. You know, they're not normally what you would consider more desirable or sought after, because this is what normal lands normally look like. That's one of my favorite artworks. Too, and it's one of each, so we've got one of each land here. The artwork, promo artwork, that's my favorite, mountain full art. The promo artwork was a lie. They showed full art lands on the back. I wonder if anybody bought this expecting full art lands and was sorely disappointed, because that could be a legitimate source of disappointment. Especially considering that the whole concept of Battle for Zendikar lands is their full art, right? So people probably would have had that expectation and been like, excuse me, hello, this is not what I signed up for. Let's see. Yeah, there it is. Full art lands. Not full art lands. Huh. Whoopsies, someone in the marketing department messed that one up. But can you blame them? Because again, Zendikar, full art lands. That's what you do. It's a thing, right? All right, let's look at what else we have in here, because we have some cool organizational and storage related things, but also I missed that they don't include these kinds of things, but they have these rules reference cards. I've got probably a couple dozen of these, but these are really useful if there's someone that's new to the game. You can just literally hand it to them and say, hey, you know, until you feel comfortable with the game, just use this. It'll remind you of like what all the sections of the turn are, you know, how you cast a spell, and just like some of the basics. So these are really useful. I'll throw that up there. And then I think we've got stickers. And these guys, I'll show these off last because they are pretty. But take a look at the stickers that you get in here. You have a sticker for each thing here, each color, each rarity, and then card type. Colorless, legendary, artifacts, spells, colorless spells. I mean, they differentiate a lot, so you can organize this in a lot of different ways. Planeswalkers, you could, if you just want to organize by lands, you can. But if you want to go specific and go non-basic lands and basic lands, you can do that too. You know, if you have a bigger collection, you're most likely organizing that way. Multicolored, colorless, and then format even. So hey, here's standard cards that I have. Here's my modern cards. Legacy, Vintage, Commander, Cube. Hey, I have one of those now. This is gonna house that cube. If maybe not the end, I might switch out the bottom from the other one because that's still pretty sturdy. If I don't get this thing shored up nicely, we'll see. Pauper, corsets, tokens. Tokens are fun. Conspiracies, promotional cards, premium foil. All right, and then you have these little set symbols too. I don't know if I definitely didn't use all these stickers, but I don't think I could tell you where all of these are. I probably don't even have this anymore, so this is kind of cool that I get another shot. You got 5 of each of the mana symbols with the Planeswalker symbol too. And then this is really cool. This is probably some pretty sought after stuff because you have one of, I don't know if it's each, I think it's just a lot of the set symbols from a lot of the recent sets up to this point. Yeah, no, there's definitely more. There's definitely more than that. This is not all of them. But you have a lot of the set symbols that you would see there. That one almost looks like Jumpstart. Like it looks like the Jumpstart 2022, just slightly altered. It's kind of cool. But yeah, you got Cold Snap, like Phyrexia, all kinds of good stuff. The original Zendikar, World Wake, Rise of Eldrazi, Innistrad, Theros, good stuff. And then Tarkir, you know, leading up to, you know, Fate Reforged. You got Magic Origins, and then Battle for Zendikar, which would be current as of the printing of these stickers. So that's the last sticker page, except it's not. This is the last sticker page. I don't know if you can see this, but yeah, these are each stickers too. So you got some blank ones if you want to customize and put down something else that you wanted that wasn't included on here. You can. So they give you a lot of flexibility. So you can put these on anything. You can also put them on these guys, which these are so cool. I wish you could feel these in this video. You can't feel things through a video as of yet. I mean, it's 2023, but we haven't figured out that technology that I'm aware of yet. But these are like super, they're like sticking together. They feel like, what do they feel like? I don't know. They're glossy. They're really thick. They have some weight to them. Oh, like a credit card. That's what they feel like. They're like that kind of like credit card plastic, basically. That one's upside down for some reason. That's odd. But there are 6 of them, and they're just awesome, full artwork in keeping with the Zendikar theme again. And you can use these as dividers too. They're slightly taller than the cards, so you have enough room for even a strip at the top. Like I think I showed you in my other one. Like I actually put one of those stickers on top of it. Here, I'll just open it up and show you. I can do it without disorganizing all my cards. So yeah, I put the little black thing up at the top, that sticker. I put that there, and there's still room, and the cards go up to underneath where the sticker is, basically. So that's kind of the comparison of card height with this. So yeah, I'll show you each of these. And they are kind of themed around, you know, like obviously this is mountain. There are 6 of them though, so one of them would probably be considered colorless. But yeah, I think it's pretty cool. So that's that. I think we're ready to open the packs. Yeah, let's open the packs and see what we can get. I'm gonna move all of this. Well, I'll just put this lid here actually. We'll just crack on top of that background. Oh, and by the way, my playmat is Zendikar 2 from Zendikar Rising, one of the pathways. If you've ever noticed that before, I'm sure I've pointed it out more than once. All right, well, we're gonna go with this pack that's already been partially opened first. So we have, oh, and that's even nice too. They gave us one. I don't know if that was intentional or randomly happened, but they gave us one of each artwork on the booster pack. So that's really nice. Very cool. All right, go here first, and I'm gonna show off just one of these because it's the first one. So let's look at this. I'm not gonna do this with every pack, but you can see what they looked like. I always like to show the fine print here. If you've seen videos on this channel, you know me, I'm a completionist. Part of the reason why I wanted to make videos was to show off some of the things that I feel like often get passed over on other channels. Like you're just ripping over the packs and going, but like some people might not have ever experienced opening a Battle for Zendikar pack, for example, and they want to just see it and experience everything about it. Not everyone is like that. I completely understand. I am. So this is how I make my videos. Yeah, there we go. All right, let's finish opening this and rip it the rest of the way. It looks like just like processing and like normal. It doesn't look tampered with at all. It just looks like it just happened in the factory, if you will. Okay. Oh man, are we gonna get Expedition or Ulamog? In all the packs, like I said, I've opened probably more Battle for Zendikar booster packs than any other set. And I have never opened an Expedition. Never. In Battle for Zendikar at all. So if I could from these 5, that would be amazing. I don't know. I know people who have opened less packs than me and have opened them. It's kind of weird that I've never opened one and it's my most open set ever. But you know, worst case scenario, I'm getting more cards for my cube. I do have a few more that I need to fill it in. I'm doing like a 3-2-1-1 distribution on rarity. So 3 of every common, 2 of every uncommon, 1 of every rare, and 1 of every mythic. There are just a few cards I still need to buy. If I could get a couple of them in here, that would be obviously awesome because it's less that I'll have to buy as singles, but I'm going to pick up the rest of the singles after I finish this opening on Card Kingdom, and then I'll make another video kind of talking about my cube too. So stay tuned, and again, subscribe if you want to see more content. So here we go. We're going to go with our cards. Altar's Reap. Plummet. Let me try and go this way. Go up so I don't reveal what's coming next. Coral Helm Guide. Myers Malice. Inspired Charge. Got Gideon. He's one of my favorite characters. Volcanic Upheaval. The Gideon Planeswalker I don't actually have, so I would like that. I have his emblem, but I don't have the Planeswalker. Shadow Glider. Dominator Drone. I just love Eldrazi in this set. Stone Fury. Ghostly Sentinel. Tejuru Warcolor, our first uncommon. Herald of Kozilek, good card there. Tide Drifter, and our rare, Zada the Hedron Grinder. I love Zada. I will take another Zada. That's awesome. I think this will be my 3rd copy, but that is totally okay because I have a Zada commander deck, and it's one of my favorite decks to play. So crazy. I have to talk about it here. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell that targets only Zada, Hedron Grinder, copy that spell for each other creature you control that the spell could target. Each copy targets a different one of those creatures. A Hedron holds magic for 1,000 years, or less if need be. Goblin ally. So, yeah, really cool. I love the character of Zada. I love the card of Zada. So essentially with my commander deck, you just target a bunch of, like you just use her and target her with like one of a bunch of really cheap spells that give creatures like +1, +2, trample, double strike, all those kinds of things. And there's some other creative things you can do with it too. And the goal is that you obviously have a field of like really cheap goblins. You can use Krenko or some other cards that generate a lot of cheap 1/1 goblin tokens, and you just fill your board with a bunch of goblins, and you pump up just Zada, and she in turn pumps up every one of those too. It's so cool. So cool. All right, our first full art forest. And our token is an Eldrazi Scion token. Can never get enough of those because when you're playing this set, you're going to be making a lot of them. All right, let's open up Gideon. Let's leave Gideon for last. Let's go with Obnixilis next. Our Obnixilis booster pack art. I should really carefully open these, but that's okay. One of them was already ripped when I got it, so it is what it is. All right, first one is Plummet. Salvage Drone, Angelic Gift, Nettle Drone, Spell Shrivel, good card, Complete Disregard, Ruin Processor, big Eldrazi, yeah, at a common. Skyline Cascade, good card. Got some decent lands in here. I still put in a lot of my commander decks. Eyeless Watcher, and our first uncommon, Core Entanglers. Halimar Tidecaller is our second. Infused with the Elements is our third. And our rare or mythic is Part the Water Veil. Ho ho, yeah, we got a mythic. And guess what? It's a mythic I don't own. This is one of the few mythics I don't own yet, so I don't have to buy this one now. Woohoo! That's actually really cool. Oh man, I got one of the mythics in the set. I can't believe it. That's great. I'll take it. And oh, we have a foil. Tajru Stalwart. Got a foil. That's definitely going to be like the card that I'll include I make sure I at least include one if I have like foils for my cube. So I'll take that every day. And a swamp. Could we get one of every basic or full art land in our packs? That would be really cool if we did. So we've got forest and swamp already. Okay, and then an elemental token. All right, Kiora. We'll go Kiora next. A Kiora Planeswalker would be a good one to get because I don't have her either. I'm missing, I got a whole bunch of other ones. Like I said, I got Ulamog. I actually have 2 Ulamogs, but no Kiora. So we'll see. Mercstrider. I have the Kiora emblem. I have the Gideon emblem. I opened those from packs, so I held on to those in case I ever got the cards. Sludge Crawler. Plummet again. Lithomancer's Focus, which just fell. There it is. Outnumber. Mortuary Mire. Try and keep this under control here. Tightening Coils. Looming Spires. Grave Birthing. Get some Eldrazi action going on. And Eyeless Watcher. I think that's our last common. Unified Front. Good uncommon. Alright. I don't even know if I have that uncommon, or if I do, I maybe only have one, so I could use a second copy because I need 2 for my cube. I might change that as I go, but that's just what I'm starting out with. Pathway Arrows. Ulamog's Nullifier, another good one. Those like double color signpost uncommons for drafting. And we have Beast Color Savant is our rare. Elf Shaman Ally. Ooh, an island. So we're 3 for 3 right now in getting one of every land. That's cool. Hey, there's the Gideon emblem. I have 2 of those now. Yeah, so that's the other one that I had, which is cool. Oh, I remember Arena of the Planeswalkers, a little tactical board game. That was in stores around the time I was starting, and I was like, hey, that's kind of cool. All right, so we'll go Ulamog next, and Gideon, right? It's fitting that these 2 are the last that face off. We've got Ulamog, we've got Gideon. Let's go. Can we get a Ulamog in the Ulamog pack? I'm going to say yes, we will. We definitely will. There's one in here. I feel it. Nirkana Assassin. Seek the Wilds, really good card. Oracle of Dust. Kitesail Scout. Reckless Cohort. Wavewing Elemental, fun card, fun art. Fertile Thicket. Geyserfield Stalker. Snapping Gnarlid. Evolving Wilds. Great card. Vile Aggregate is our first uncommon. Bloodbond Vampire is our second. Retreat to Emeria. The retreat cycle is really fun and strong in this. Alright, and our next one is a rare, not a mythic. It is Fathom Feeder. Okay. Good. We'll take it. Hey, Plains. Are you kidding me? This is great distribution. I don't know. This almost feels not random on Wizard's part. That's really cool. Okay, so what do we need? I think we need a mountain in this one. Yeah, that's the one we haven't opened yet. All right, Gideon, you have a mountain in there? Or do you have a Gideon in there? Or an Ulamog in there? Let's see. Let's see. Ooh, one of my favorite artwork cards in all of Battle for Zendikar. Swell of Growth. Just look at that. There's like color, a lot of cool action going on there. Yeah. Mist Intruder. Dutiful Return. Blister Pod. That is the card I have the most copies of. Fun fact. Most copies of any card in Battle for Zendikar. I've opened more Blister Pod than any other one. I had, at one point, I think I had like 14 of them or something. Like, it was ridiculous. Lava Step Raider. Fortified Rampart. Got that wall going on. Touch of the Void. Ondu Greathorn. Fun first strike white creature. Ondu Champion. And McKindy Slide Runner. I think that's our last common. Yep. Rot Shambler. Decent card. Really decent card. Next one. Grove Tender Druids. That's a good one too. And Encircling Fisher. Oh man, we've got Ulamog trapped. It's the artwork is giving us a clue. We've got Ulamog trapped behind this card. It's coming. Can we do it? Can we do it? It is a rare. It's not Ulamog. It is Barrage Tyrant. All right, that's okay. A little bit of a wah-wah ending, but that's okay. That's still a good card because, yeah, look at that. That's fun. Got Eldrazi. I don't know. I might need... I don't remember if I had that one or not. I'm going to check my list after this, but I feel like I do. I feel like I have that card. But you know what? We've got more Battle for Zendikar cards. That's never a bad thing, in my book at least. I love this set. All right, can we get a mountain? This is the true drama in the whole video. We knew we weren't pulling Ulamog. Oh my goodness! What? What is this? What is this distribution? And an Eldrazi Cyan at the end. That's kind of crazy that we got one of each land in those packs. How did that work? Hey, you know what? I'll take it. Wow. Thank you so much for watching this video. 31 minutes in. I really appreciate you if you watched all of this. Like, seriously, that means a lot. Leave a comment. Tell me what you thought of the video. If you're interested in Battle for Zendikar set cube, I'll be making a video on it pretty soon here, hopefully. So stay tuned. I've got some other fun stuff that's coming. Make sure you subscribe. You'll see it all. We'll see you in the next one. Thanks, guys, so much for watching.